everybody, today I'm going to be doing the Conquering Kingdoms book tag. That was me trying to be a badass. Trying is the key word in that sentence. Today's video is in honor of the release of Frozen Tides on December 15th, the fourth book in the Falling Kingdoms series. And what perfect time to do this tag than the month I shall be reading Falling Kingdoms. So Falling Kingdoms is like a young adult version of Game of Thrones. You have different perspectives between Cleo, Magnus, and Jonas. They all come from different walks of life. Like the back of the book says, witches, if found, are put to death, and watchers, immortal beings who take the shape of hawks to visit the human world, have been almost entirely forgotten. A vicious power struggle quickly escalates to war, and four young people collide against one another in the rise of Elementia, the magic that can topple kingdoms and crown a ruler in the same day. So this book sounds fantastic. I cannot wait to read it this month so I can finally get to the fourth book, Frozen Tides. I only heard great things about this book, so why don't we get started with the tag? Morgan Rose, the author of this video, fun fact, actually created this tag, so thank you, Morgan, for giving us amazing questions on how to conquer our kingdom. So the first question is, in Mythica, there are constant betrayals and you cannot trust anyone. Which book character would you trust to be your sidekick on this adventure? Okay, probably Selena from Throne of Glass or Jamie Fraser from Outlander, just because Selena, if she is on your side, she is a vital role in getting your kingdom back, because I mean, she's trying to get a kingdom back in her novel, so she's probably kind of good at that stuff. Daenerys too, from, you know, Game of Thrones. She's probably very good at that as well. But Jamie Fraser, because he has such honor and loyalty to the people he cares about, so that would be a really good sidekick to have on my side, just because, you know, you want your sidekick to trust you and you trust him or her. Very important key part of, you know, conquering a kingdom is trusting your sidekick and trusting your partners. If you don't, good luck. Probably fail. Number 2 is, you will come in contact with people who want you dead in Mythica, so you'll need to be ready to fight. What kind of warrior are you? An archer, like Katniss, or an assassin, like Selena? Ooh, what kind of warrior am I? Oh, so I think I would have to say maybe Selena, in the way that she doesn't just use her fists and, you know, her fury and her power to go against people and be an assassin, but kind of takes Selena's literature and knowledge part of her being, because she reads a lot. She gets a lot of what's happening. She doesn't just use her fist, she uses her mind as well. So I would be a very mindful fighter, just because I want to trick my opponent through using knowledge instead of weapons. Ooh! So that half, Selena. Probably not the assassin half, because I would probably end up accidentally killing myself, like falling on my sword. That would so happen. Number 3 is, what fantasy world would you like to conquer? Without a doubt, the world of Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin, because who wouldn't? I mean, like, there's already a bunch of badass families trying to win that world over, at least win Westeros. But I mean, to conquer that fantasy world would be like, you would have to be the ultimate badass and awesome person. So I mean, I would love to take that title. So definitely Game of Thrones. That world is so complex, so interesting, and I would love to conquer it. Number 4 is, which fictional character would you choose to rule at your side? I already used Jamie, and I would say Rowan from Throne of Glass series, but I already used Throne of Glass, so I'm gonna choose another person. You know, probably Baz from Carry On, because I just finished that book, and I love his sarcasm, and I feel like he would be a great co-ruler, just because he'll bring sarcasm into, like, everyday life, and it'll be hilarious, and even if we're dealing with tough subjects, he can always, like, you know, do a smart remark when everything's being really stressful and make me laugh, because I sure laughed a lot in Carry On. So probably definitely Baz. Number 5 is, who would you throw into the dungeon? Blackjack Randall from Outlander. Without a doubt. He deserves to be in a dungeon. A dark, cold, scary dungeon. Who gets stabbed in the back? Okay, I probably have to choose America Singer from, you know, The Selection, just because I could totally picture her getting stabbed in the back. I could just totally picture her getting stabbed in the back. I don't know why. It just, all of a sudden, stab you in the back. I don't know. America Singer just seems like the person who would get stabbed in the back. I'm not sure why. I don't have a good explanation for that, but I just feel like she would. And number 7 is, what elemental magic would you choose to wield? Okay, so you know Avatar, The Last Airbender, well, they use elemental magic. Water, air, earth, and fire. And I took the test and, you know, I got Avatar, so I could wield all 4. But if I had to just choose one, I would want to say fire, but I would definitely burn myself. And I know I got Firebender for one of my BuzzFeed quizzes. But honestly, I think I would love to, like, you know, bend air, not bend, but, you know, wield air, just because I think that'd be really cool, just like push you over without even touching you. Ha ha ha. So I think air would be really cool. So yeah, air or fire, you know, or just be the avatar and control all 4. So that is all for this tag. Thank you, Penguin, for sponsoring this video and sending me this awesome cape to make me look like a badass. If you want to know more about Falling Kingdoms in the series, I'll be linking the books down below, along with the links to websites and whatnot. And let me know if you're going to be reading this book anytime soon if you haven't already, and if you have, what are your thoughts on the series? Let me know down below. As for who I tag all of you to conquer your own kingdom. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!